Hey everybody, this is Jim the Tabletop Engineer, and welcome to another game of Core Space. This is scenario number 2 in the Perseus campaign, which is part of the core game. And what I've got here is I've got a 2x2 mat with some walls. This map is defined in the rulebook. I have 3 civilians, 1, 2, and 3. This is the one that's the important one. What's going on is in mission 1, I got a data chip. I returned it to the company that hired me to retrieve it, and they found that it has been hacked. This hacker right here knows which of the terminals contains the hacked data. It's either this one, or that one. I don't know which of these 3 it is. I have to destroy that terminal. And the only way to do that is to get to her and either persuade her to give me that information or defeat her, and then apparently I can search her body and find the location. Once I destroy the terminal, that's the end of the mission. Now, there are objective tokens. 1, 2, and there's a third one over here. You cannot attack a terminal until the location has been revealed. But in this game, I can only bring 2 crew members on board at this moment. The hostility level is set to 3. It's set to relaxed, but it only takes 2 more pegs to get into guarded, which is when new enemies can start appearing. My characters leveled up in a sense. They survived mission 1, so they each got a career point, and I assigned that career point to a skill. My captain is a soldier, and my first officer, Quell, is a hunter. So they've got skills. I have skill points that I can allocate towards those. I can take it it's like an extra action. If you spend a skill point, you can perform that action. Each of my characters has 2 skill points. Is that right? So the first thing I'm going to do is it's always the player's phase first. So I'm going to have the rule book out here, and again I have 3 civilians that are going to be acting initially, and then once the purge, which are the bad guys, once they appear, things will get really interesting. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get these guys moving. I can move 4 inches for an action. You look on the character sheet and it'll tell you that how many actions they get. Each one of my characters gets 2. So the captain's going to move 4. Now, I'm going to try to be searching as I go, but I really need to get to her. And right now, the doorways to get to her, there's a number of them, so I shouldn't have too hard of a trouble getting to her. Yeah, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. All doors are assumed unlocked, and I am in base contact with a civilian, which I hope they don't open fire on me. This one, Quell, is also going to get moving. Now the question is, do I want him to follow the captain, stay with the captain, or do I want him to start going and searching for loot that's been left in all these containers? There is one rare item that is randomly distributed in these containers. I don't know where it is, but it's in there, and there's 8 containers to search, so my odds aren't too great. There's a door here and a door there. The big ones have the big advanced stuff, so you tend to want to try to stay near those. I'm going to stay with the captain. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's beside the captain. I'm not going to spend any skills at this point, so now it comes to the purge phase. There are no purge set to arrive, so we move to the civilian phase. Now, the civilians, they roll on a special chart for each of their actions. So the first one, so we're going to do this one first. You roll the white die, and he rolled a move, so he's going to move in this direction 4. Let's just put him here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And for his second action, he will make an assault action against the closest target. There is not one, and then he moves twice. Move twice in the direction if no target move in the direction. All right, so he will move, I think I did it this way, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to move him that way. Let's do this one, which is the one I'm really supposed to be focusing on. Her first action is a live one, but it's not hostility level's not high enough, and so she stays put. Second action is join a crew if closest traitor is within sight. not within line of sight. So that does not happen. This one right here, first action is hostility levels not high enough, so stays put. Second action is, what is that? Move towards the nearest unengaged traitor. If they reach, may swap items with target. So the way you do this is you draw a random item out of the bag, out of the basic bag right here. So I'll just shake it up, not looking at it, and I'm just gonna reach in and pull one item out. All right, looks like a pistol of some sort. He's with my captain. Captain already has a better pistol, so no, he's not going to take that. And this is this guy. So I'm just going to leave the pistol with him. So he does have a pistol, and that was his second action. So at the end, you know what I forgot to do at the first was I forgot to put a peg in the hostility tracker, and I forgot to draw an event card. So we're in relaxed, guarded, nerves. A massive screeching noise echoes through the air. Raise hostility by 1. Okay. So let's see. I would have put one in there, drawn the card, and then I would have put one in there. So that's not good. Wow. The hostility level's already getting up high. Now it's the second turn. I add another peg. Another peg. We are now in guarded hostility, and I draw an event card. We are in guarded. It does not have, there's no guarded event occur, so I just put that down. It does not happen. I figured this out with a reread of the rules. I don't roll for the actual purge to arrive until it's their turn. So right now it is my turn. I've got to get towards this hacker over here, and there is a door. Let's see, which one is the door? The door is, that's a door. Okay, so he can move 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And Quell is also going to do the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is where these little tokens here represent where the purge will enter. Here's my, that's my airlock right there, but these are where they will make an appearance. Now the civilians. Let's start with this one over here. First action is nothing. Second action is, and I always forget this one, make a close assault. There's nothing. Then move in the, if no target, move in that direction. So 1, 2, and I always put it that if they hit a wall, they go back the opposite. 3, 4, and let's do her. First action, hopefully she doesn't take a shot at me, is nothing. It was a hostility level not high enough. And second one is the same thing. So she is staying put. This one right here, first action is to move towards the nearest unengaged traitor in line of, in short range, in line of sight. They're not in short range, and they are not in line of sight. Short range is 4 inches, and they are and they're not visible, so he would not move there. But if no durator, move in this direction. So he moves this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. Second action, I already did. Did I do one? That was the first action. Second action is a move in this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. That's the civilian. Oh, you know what? I didn't do the purge. All right, purge phase. So the purge phase is a harvester may appear. I roll the black die, and this will tell me how many will appear. I rolled 2. Great. So 2 of these are going to appear, and then what you do is you roll the chance die, and the number will tell you which of these it places. So the first one is on number 5, which is down there. So 5. And the next one is at 2, which is right here. All right, the harvesters only have 1 action, so they will move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one will move 1, 2, 3, 4. And he only can, he does not have a ranged attack. He can only attack hand-to-hand, so I'm not too worried about them right now. So I already did the civilian phase, so that is the end of that round. Next round, I put a peg in the hostility tracker. And by the way, if I weren't narrating this, you can see this game moves very quickly. I mean, you could play a game of this pretty quick. So I added a peg. I draw an event card. All right, so I am in guarded. Onward, all is quiet. It is probably going to get rough. For now, lower hostility by 1. All right, so I take the hostility down by 1. That's probably a good thing. Okay, my turn with the Captain and Quell. All right, I need to get to her, so I will move. That's the first action. And now I have to do a persuasion. Her persuasion is 2. So you roll dice equal to the stars against target and base contact. Equal to stars. My stars are 2, so I will roll 2. And I need to roll 2 hits or higher. And I only rolled a 1, so I did not persuade her. So Quell, you're going to get your chance. He's going to move up next to her, and he will try the same. Now he has 2 stars, so he also needs 2 hits, and I got them. All right, so she's going to tell me that one's 5, 7, so this one must be 3 over here, wherever this one is. All right, so I walked right by the terminal that I've got to destroy. All right, so I'm going to have to head back into this room and destroy that terminal. All right, it is now the purge phase. First, we see if there are any purge that arrived. I roll this die. 1 appears, and where does it appear? It appears at 5, which was down here again. All right, then the purge move. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, they can only move in. They can only attack me when they are within base contact. Civilians. Let's see what the civilians do. This one over here will move in this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one, second action is what is that? That's the eyeball. Move into cover from nearest visible enemy. If no cover or no enemies, move in this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. No, he can't see any enemies. Her first action is move into cover. So she sees this one. So cover is probably going to be, here's another one. So I would assume that cover is going to be the corner. 1, 2. She's sort of getting out of line of sight. And then her second action is the make assault against closest target. Then move twice in a direction. And it's a 1. So she's going to move into base contact with the captain, and maybe on the next one she'll try to hit him. I don't know. First action is to move this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next action is hide, or just stay put. All right. Now, that's the end of the civilian phase. It's the end of the round. Back to my turn. I put a peg in. We're still in guarded. I draw an event card. Relax to guarded. Malfunction. The nearest purge to a traitor suffers a catastrophic failure. Remove it from play. Nearest one is going to be that one. So he's gone. That's cool. I may just put him down. He died. Until I need him, I'm going to leave him there. That's cool. That worked out. All right, my turn. I haven't done any searching. I've just been dealing with. All right, so let's see. Will he fire at? Yeah, he probably will. He's got a pistol that's 3 at short range, but this is medium range. So he could move into short range and then fire, which is what he's going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now he's within short range, and he will fire his pistol, which is 3. So you always use the blue, and then any red you need. So I need. All I need is his armor is 1, so I need 2 hits, and I got 2, so 1 got through, and I got a exclamation. But you need 2 of these for your weapon to jam. So I destroyed him, and his first action was move, second action was to fire. And because I fired, I have to put a peg in the hostility tracker. So now we are in watch your back, which is getting more dangerous. Quell has a long range. You know what? I can outrun him, so I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. He's going to move to this crate and do a search on his next turn just to see if I can find something. That is the end of my turn. Purge move, or the purge phase. Now I roll for harvesters and the whatever these guys are, the devastators. So let's see. Let's do the harvester first. None appear. That's good. And let's do the devastators. 2, of course. 2 devastators are going to appear, and let's see where they show up. First one is going to go to 1, which is right here. He can see me. Second one is going to go to 3, which is over there. All right, so that one goes right there. And on their turn, they move. The Harvester gets 2 actions. The Harvester has what's called a linked ability. It means they have to do the same thing twice. They either move twice or they shoot twice. So the question is, it doesn't really tell me whether he'll fire at Quell or the Captain. Now, the Captain has no cover, so I'm going to assume that he would shoot at the character that is not in cover. Even though Quell's a little closer, they're both within range of his weapon. Now, he shoots twice. All right, so let's do this. That is 2 hits. He has no armor. Man, so he loses 2 health, just like that. Now we roll the 2 dice again. And just 1 hit, so he loses another health, which is really going to become a problem. All right, that one shot. He did not move, he shot. This one will move, and he gets 2 actions, so he sees an enemy. 1, 2, 3, 4. He moves in for close, and his assault is 2. So he rolls 2 dice against that civilian. That's enough to defeat the civilian. All right. That's it for... Oh, no, this guy right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. That should be it for the purge. We've got 2 civilians left. Let's move. Let's see what she does. She is going to... Is that hide? Move into cover. All right, so she's going to move back into cover. And then second action is join a crew within range of sight. Okay, so she will move towards me. 1, 2, 3, 4. She's not going to make it, but she will move towards me. And that is it. Oh, no, wait, I got this guy. Stay in place. And that's a join a crew. Move towards nearest unengaged trader and trade. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. That is it. All right, now I put a peg in. Draw an event card for relaxed. No, I'm in Watch Your Step. It's not mine. A random civilian drops an item taken from the pouch, and then the character scatters. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. So he's gonna move randomly this way, but he drops an item, and we just take the bag and we pick a random item out. I'm not looking. I'm just going to put it over to the side. I'm staring straight ahead. And what did I pull? I pulled another pistol. All right. Actually, it's better. No, it's not that great of a pistol, but I could sell it if I had space on my board, which I do not. Event card. All right, my turn. I have got to get back to the... Oh, no, I got to destroy this thing still. So Quell's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4... And then he's going to attack that terminal. He's in close combat. He rolls 2 dice. So I just need 1 hit to destroy it. It says, and there's 2. So I destroyed it. So that's successful. And now I just need to get out of here. This mission has been very dangerous. So Captain is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 2. 3, 4. He is getting out of dodge. All right, purge. He can't see. Well, he can see the civilian. The civilian, I believe, is out of range. No, there is no range. So they're in medium range. He's going to shoot at her. He gets 3 dice, and he hits 2. That's enough to kill. Now he will not move because his actions have to be linked, and he would have to fire a second blast, and he doesn't have to do that because there's no one there. This one sees nobody, so he'll move 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Through this door. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's coming for my guys. Now, this last civilian is this one. He's going to, what is that? Join the crew of the closest trader, which is this one. All right, so does he move? Just join crew of closest trader in line sight. Okay, so he's a member of my crew now. And since he's a member, he will get a second action. Well, doesn't matter. He's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. He's getting out. Man, I didn't get to search any crates. That thing ramped up very quickly. And you know what I didn't do? I didn't roll for what shows up. There's a lot to track in this game. All right, so let's do that. So let's do the harvesters. 1 shows up, and it goes to 4, which is down here, which really isn't going to matter. And then how many of the devastators appear? Just 1, and it goes to 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, so they're not really going to matter. All right, so now we're back to my turn. I put a peg in. I draw an event card. Relaxed to purge. Valuable info. The nearest unengaged civilian to a trader makes a move. Okay, so there's no more civilians. And if they enter base contact, will offer them important intel. The player can buy that information for 2 UA. If they accept, they take the next 3 event cards and view them in secret. So this doesn't really matter. It doesn't affect me. All right, on my turn, the civilian gets, that guy is this one. He's got 2 actions, so 1, 2, 3, 4. He's out. Captain's going to search the room. Might as well do a general search. The way that works is you just use an action and you draw a random item from the bag. See if you want to keep it. All right, so let's shake it up. Pull one out. Fine. Looks like, oh, he found some sort of batons. No, I'm not going to take those. And then his next action will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Quell is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Purge. They don't see anybody, so he'll move 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're on the other side of the door. This guy will move 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's purge phase. Let's see what shows up. How many harvesters? 1. All right, a harvester shows, and it goes to 4. Oh, I forgot to move this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so this guy shows up and moves 1, 2, 3, 4. And then how many devastators show up? 2. Great. I don't have 2. So the way that works is you place 1 and then you place enough equal to their rank. So I'll place 2 harvesters. That's not good. 6, excuse me. That one goes here. And then the two of these guys are going to go, doesn't really matter because I'm booking. First one goes to 5, which is down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this one goes 3, which is over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, somewhere around there. So this place is getting swamped. So on my turn, I would add a peg. Actually, the civilians are gone. I would add a peg, draw an event card. Let's draw the event card, see, because it might be something nasty. I am in Watch Your Back. Rebel. Someone is not happy with everyone's blatant disregard for the common man. Choose an unengaged civilian at random. There are no more civilians, so that is out. Captain's going to move. Quell's going to move. Mission ends. So they did achieve their primary objective, which was to destroy the terminal. Captain took some hard hits. I lost all the civilians. One became a crew member, but I'm not going to keep him. All right, I did not get to do any searching of the containers. That is very, very aggravating. Keep in mind that this is supposed to be a game where you could also play against a second opponent, and that second opponent is going to help you thin out the ranks of the Purge. I'm only one player, so the Purge are really overrunning me, and they're not giving me the time I need. So I'm going to have to figure out how to address that. I may go out to the core space discussion groups and see what a solution is there. Because really, one of the key things to keeping your head above water in this game is getting loot that you can sell to fix your ship and things like that. Because my ship took some damage. You do these post-game rolls, and my ship took some damage. So you got to repair that constantly. Or if the ship reaches 0 in any of the 3 systems, there's I'm trying to remember, there's 3 systems, or 4. There's propulsion, life support, supplies, and hull integrity. They all start at 3 of 5. 2 of mine went down to 2 of 5, and I fixed one back up. But once they reach 0, the ship is dead, and the game is over for you. So you've got to constantly maintain your ship. You can also upgrade your ship, but you can only upgrade it when all your systems are at maximum repair, which is 5. So that gets really, really, really hard. inexpensive, and I'm not able. The only money I got this round was the objective, which is the 7 credits. So it's better than nothing, but yeah, I got to figure out how to make this game a little more fair, given that I'm playing it solo. I will check on that, and I'll let you know what kind of solution I feel. Again, keep in mind, one of the things you do when you play solo games is you want it to be fun for yourself, but you also want it to be fair. I try to play, I always try to play within the rules, and if I find out a rule I'm not doing right, I fix it. But one of the things that's becoming very apparent is that without a second player to help me sort of thin out the ranks of the purge, it ramps up very quick, and you get swamped. And considering that it takes you an action to search a crate, I only had 2 players, and they got the information to destroy, and they were out. No time to search. So that's kind of a bummer. But that's okay. That's part of the game. And I'm going to be moving on to Mission 3 next, which is called Interview with the Purge, which does not sound very inviting, but we shall see. All right, this is Core Space, the core game. There are plenty of expansions for it, but right now I'm playing through the missions for the Perseus campaign. And if you like this game, check the video descriptions. There will be some information on the game and where you can find it. I'll be back probably in about a week with another episode. So if you're following along and liking this, please let me know in the comments, and I'll keep it up. I do want to ramp up my characters and get them leveled up, and I want to do some other things that I want to play some of the expansions and add some of the characters. So this game has a lot of potential to expand and play on. So anyway, all right, this is Jim, the Tabletop Engineer. Thanks for joining me for this episode of Playthrough of Core Space. Be back again with a new episode soon. Everybody, take care.